Okay, so today we are going to make simple traffic lights, one that you'll see on the road and you won't be close up with. So that one can be a bit more easier on the modeling and texturing. Just a small explanation for how I model the thing. So basically I try to keep it as simple as possible because it's going to be in the background and not very focused on. So basically it was a cylinder that I set to 20 polygons, not 32. It's normal because it doesn't need to be very smooth. Then for these pole things, I duplicated the face and I extruded it in straight in one end and sideways in the other one, and then just lined it up afterwards. And then I added in a plane, inserted that and extruded it. And for the lights I made another plane, beveled the edges, and then brought in a circle, inserted a circle, extruded the top half, not the inserted part, and made it a bit sharp at the end here, brought the lower edges a bit up, and I duplicated the circles. These are just going to be the lights, you know. And don't forget to set this on auto smooth. The cool thing about auto smooth is all the edges that are round, it will make it smooth, but all the flat faces, it won't smooth. And there's our modeling done, very simple. And the shading will be very simple as well. It's just going to be a plain BSDF, set a bit less rough and a bit more metallic, and add a gradient from the bottom to the top. But then there's just a big area light on the side of it to add that nice edge light. And for the lights, it's just going to be the same shader, but in the plastic that is supposed to be the light, it's going to be the emission shader. And like the last traffic light, it's going to be a quadratic sphere, making the center very bright and the edges a bit darker. One important thing for the lights is that you need to set each circle light to its own object so that this quadratic sphere can work, because you need to set the quadratic sphere to object in this texture coordinate panel, and the only way the sphere will appear in the middle of the light is that if each light is its own object and its origin is set to itself. So you must right click it and set origin to geometry. And for the signpost here on the side here, all I did was bring an emission before the BSDF, plug that into shader to RGB so that I can make it a bit lighter. And there we go, we got our traffic light sorted out. Nice. It works very good in the scene, and it's very simple, so you can add the same style to many other things like signposts and stuff like that. And here are the node trees for the shaders, just in case it was a bit vague. But that is it for today. See you in the next one. Alright, bye.